What's up, guys? It's really me, BritneyChanel. Let me see. I know some people are going to probably be shocked that I'm on live today because I have not been on live in the longest time. But I had to update my subscribers. Let me see who's going to get the notifications. It's going to be interesting. Definitely make sure to let me know when y'all come into the live. Let me know what y'all been up to because I have a lot to share with y'all today. Like, I have so much to talk to my people about. Hi, Ashanti Bailey. How are you? Hey, John. How are you? I'm happy to see that my peeps is on the live. How have y'all been? Sheena, Miss Sheena, how you doing? I'm here to share some updates. You can't hear me? I don't know, like Super Cam. I'm talking really loud, like I don't know, cause it's up on high on the volume. So I don't know, y'all. Hello, Ronell. I am back. I just wanted to talk to y'all for a wee bit before I get settled in. Just got home from school recently. I told most of y'all, if you're new watching, I am in college. Um, I like to report what's going on, the news and things like that. Hello, Felicia. Excuse me if I sound congested. I'm not sick, y'all. It's my allergies to pollen. So, excuse me if I do sound a little bit congested. Um, Hi, Sion. How are y'all doing? But where has Brittany Chanel been? Daryl Caesar TV, what's good? Where has Brittany Chanel been has been the question. If you are over at the Facebook, I let the people that were on the Facebook know where I was at. Hey, Victoria. And basically, I've been missing in action, number one, due to the fact that I've been putting out videos, but I am in college and I'm like close, this close to the graduation date. I am gonna vlog my graduation, a little bit of it, of me and what I'm doing on my graduation or whatever from college, because that's a good thing. But I've also been MIA because I did have a loss in my family. Uh, I did lose my dad. My dad passed away um, about a week ago. So not a full week, but last week he passed away. So I have been missing in action due to that, and I haven't been up here putting up videos. You haven't seen the videos either due to that fact. I'm just trying to process everything. I'm just trying to um, grieve and deal with that situation. So I do appreciate all of the prayers and all of the condolences that was left on the Facebook page. Thank you to everybody for that. Yes, it was a serious situation for me, and I had to get away and take a break from YouTube for those purposes. Like that getting that type of call, I had to just stop everything because it's like when that's your family and that immediate of a family member, you just have to stop everything. Like, I'm not concerned about YouTube. I'm not concerned about nothing. Like, I just got to get myself together because I couldn't even really talk to people or like formulate things. And then on top of that, I still had to go to school knowing, you know, my dad passed away. So it was just crazy for me. Hi, Derek. It was just hard to try to like process. And then like it was hard to be inspirational in that time. I'm sure I'm gonna have an inspirational out of the whole situation. Excuse me. I'm sure I'm gonna have an inspirational out of the whole situation. Don't mind my house, y'all. Like I'm in renovation mode, so you might see construction work. You might see a lot of stuff in my house right now. We're renovating, so it's like I have so a lot going on. And then on top of that, allergies. Like I'm just y'all. Once I'm done with my whole graduation process, I'm going to take a serious vacation for myself, y'all. I promise you. Cause I work hard. I work hard at school. I work hard at work. I work hard at home. Like it's crazy. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Hey K Brooks, I'm just sharing where I've been and what's going on with my whole situation. I was updating the subscribers to let them know that I have been away because I was dealing with a loss. I lost my dad over the past week. Frank G, we gonna talk about a little bit of a lot of stuff tonight, y'all, because I know like people been like, where have you been at and everything. People like I left and then I came back with a new theme song and everything. So I got some special treats for people, and I'm trying to reward the people who have been wanting to hear me music wise. So I'm working on some things with that, but I just had to take a break from everything, y'all, because it's a lot weighing on me right now. Thank you, Frank. Thank you so much. It's a lot weighing on me. It's a lot weighing on my mind and things like that. So it's like hard to, you know, talk to people because you like, wow, like it's so much. Thank you so much, Tasha. Like y'all, God, who I do it for, but the people and just helping people and talking to people and just being a support system to people is really why I do this whole YouTube thing. Like this is I never started out YouTube. I just wanted to get on YouTube and be talking and helping people and just sharing my views. So this is why I even get on YouTube and to share crazy news. Now I'm sharing the crazy news. Like y'all know how y'all be home and you watching TV and you saying this same stuff to your family members, like what your views are. But it's interesting to see different people who they share those same views or they oppose the views or what they think. So I just like getting up here to talk about, those type of things too. Like, y'all, I got so many videos that's backed up that I gotta get out from the past week of me not being on here. Seriously, like I got a report on it's a Philadelphia school, no, a Pennsylvania school, um, where it's been so many armed gunmen and everything like that. So they're like, we're not arming y'all with guns. Guess what they arming them with, y'all? They arming them with rocks. Talking about the rocks is gonna be y'all last line of defense if a gunman come into the school. It's crazy what's going on in the news, y'all. Okay, Carla says, Brit, so sorry you went through. Oh, your mom, I'm so sorry to hear that. It's definitely, I can feel where you coming from because it's definitely a different feeling when it's your parent. I feel like when he passed away, it's like my spirit knew because it's like a part of you is missing. Like you can feel it. Like a part of you is missing. Hey, Frank, you said that's crazy. It's like a part of you is missing. Like you kind of feel like it's hard to. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on one second, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. It was too many lights on. It's like a part of you is missing. Like I was just telling my mom, I said, Mom, I feel like something is not right, Dad. It's not, you know, it's not feeling right. And little did I know, I got that call and it was emotional for me. But yeah, Frank, they said the last line of defense, we gonna have y'all throw rocks at an armed school gunman. I got a lot of I got a lot of videos for y'all, news videos for y'all. Like tonight's topic, I hope that y'all enjoyed tonight's topic because I gotta get some laughs even while I'm in the midst of pain. We're gonna be talking about a little bit of everything tonight. We're gonna be catching up on the news. So we're gonna be talking about what's been going on in Cheatersville with Offset and Selena Powell. We're gonna be talking about what they plan on doing at this school in Pennsylvania, because it's getting real out here. They said we not doing gun control, y'all. We ain't doing gun control. We gonna give y'all rocks as a last line defense to throw at an armed gunman if he come into the school and try to shoot y'all school up. And this is in the country. They said it's a rural Pennsylvania school. And I said, what the heck going on in Pennsylvania? This is crazy, y'all. Like, I'm like, what the heck is going on in Pennsylvania? And why would you think that your kids would want to throw rocks at a criminal that's coming to shoot up at the school? They said, no, it's not good to hide under the desk. It's more effective to throw the rocks. I'm getting the article for y'all because I couldn't believe it when I seen it. I could not believe it when I seen it. Okay, so here it go. This is on NBCNews.com, y'all. It says school district that provided rocks to defend against shooters beefs up security. So they didn't get a security system. This is crazy. It says throwing rocks is more effective than just crawling under desks and waiting for officials in blue. And this is basically the Blue Mountain School District. Daryl, why you laughing? If a gunman come into a school, God forbid, would you want your child throwing rocks as a last line of defense, or would you want them to take flight and hide and get away? I just want to, a show of opinions in the chat on what y'all thoughts about this. Exactly, right? So it says in Orwigsburg, Pennsylvania. It says a rural school district in Pennsylvania that has armed teachers and students with rocks to ward off potential school shooters has arranged for additional armed security. They're going to need it. Because throwing rocks, pretty much, we would not be America today if throwing rocks beat guns. You get what I'm saying? If throwing rocks beat knives and guns, we would not have been, the black people, though, would not have been enslaved for probably years if that was the case, right? So it says here, the Blue Mountain School District Superintendent, David Hessel, said in a statement posted on the district's website, there will be extra security starting Monday and into the near future. Hessel says media attention over the district's planned response to school shooters has increased our concern regarding the possibility that something may happen. It says last week, Hessel said every classroom in the district about 90 miles northwest of Philadelphia has, wait, I'm going to tell y'all what he's saying right here. This had me, I'm telling you, I was rolling with my bagel and my tea this morning. He says that they were given a 5-gallon bucket of river stones as a last resort should an armed shooter burst into the school. So a 5-gallon bucket. You think it could help distract the intruder? Okay, so what if you throw the rock and he just decided to just start shooting? So basically, right here, as I scroll down, because this is so ratchet, it says, we always strive to find new ways to keep our students safe, told the Associated Press in a telephone interview, adding that the rocks are one part of the district's overall security plan. To me, these is some back in the woods, Duck Dynasty. We about to set these people up type of school district right here. Okay, so Joyful Vibration says it might work though. Victoria says, so do each student get a rock to defend yourself? I'm just wondering. All it says here is they get the 5 gallon bucket of river stones. So that's crazy. And then it goes on to say throwing rocks is more effective than just crawling under desks and waiting, and gives students and teachers a chance to defend themselves. The district has about 2,700 students at 3 elementary schools, a middle school, and a high school. And then the staff and students in the Blue Mountain District have been trained in a program called ALICE, which stands for Alert, Lockdown, Inform, Counter, and Evacuate. So basically, the superintendent is saying that the rocks are part of the counter portion of the training, fighting back if the intruder makes his way into the classroom. The buckets are kept in the classroom closets. Joyful Vibration, my exact thoughts. Who the heck gonna have time to go in the closet? Number one, when you're scared, you're not thinking about all of this survival training and that sort of thing. Like, survival training, some people it works for them, some people it doesn't. Like, people, they just, even though we've planned for, because I work in a school, we've planned for fire drills and evacuations, and you'll still have people running out instead of orderly lines to all get out the building. So I don't know if this is gonna work. This was just in the news, and I'm just reporting about it, and I just think it's absurd. That, I mean, it could help a little bit if it was like the last resort, but couldn't the shooter just shoot the rock out of your hand before? Like, it would have to be a surprise measure for this to work. Daryl is saying hell no. I don't know, Daryl. I'm with you. I'm saying hell no to this idea, because honestly, what if this gets kids shot when you could be hiding somewhere to get yourself out of harm's way? You agitating the person that's coming in shooting? No. When you could be hiding, trying to get up out of there instead of throwing a rock. Now, I could see if you were trying to a teacher was trying to save a student's life, or a student was trying to save a teacher's life, and that was the only way to distract the person. But who has time to go into the storage closet, and the person, what you should be trying to do is lock the door so the person can't get in, and get a cell phone or call the police and hide, or lock yourself into a locked closet that will not open or whatever, and get behind something to keep the bullets from entering your body. That's what I think. It's crazy that we have to even think about this in 2018. My concern was the teachers getting guns, and then now they arming people with rocks. This is getting crazy. Y'all, I'm telling you. Oh, thank you, Alonda. So pretty much, I'm trying to get myself together, y'all. I had to talk to y'all because y'all are lifting my spirits up. Y'all are keeping me rolling. You know what I mean? It's been a lot of things. I have been able to catch up on my ratchet TV hours. Y'all know I like Kaya, in the gag order, and that's been getting ratchet too. Alan, you said it's turning kids into security. Exactly. Kids are not security guards. Some kids could barely tie their shoes. And I'm not saying that kids are not intelligent, because there's some kids that are like Macaulay Culkin, and they could stay at home and do their thing or whatever. But it got to be real ratchet for you to be arming kids and teachers with rocks. Like, that's crazy that it has come down to that. And I thought to share that with y'all because I was literally rolling hard. Like, you gotta go. Not only do you gotta worry about, baby kids or kids coming to school with deranged minds, keeping yourself, safe as an instructor, but you gotta now have kids acting as security guards with rocks. That's crazy. Let me get on to the juice of the other headline I was reading about. I want to have a question because we got men and we have women in this chat. Why is it so hard for women to believe that they're, or a person to believe that their man or woman is cheating on them? When the side person comes out, like, why is it that the person gets mad at the side piece instead of the partner? Like, can y'all let me know in the comments? Like, why is that? Why is it that the person gets mad at the side piece instead of the person who they're in a relationship with who violated the trust? Let me see if I can get some answers. What's y'all's thoughts on that before I go into this next story? Okay, so Alonda says, regarding the school situation, where I'm from, we're taught to jump on the person. If it's 20 students and a teacher, they can all rush the person and beat them down. It ain't the same no more, baby. I'm telling you, these people be punks nowadays. They ain't trying to get gully with nobody. I'm down for jumping. I'm down for jumping somebody. You rather jump the person than to have them shooting everybody up. So y'all get crazy in this chat. Let me see. Daryl, you be having me rolling because you be just straight too real in the chat. I would like to know, y'all, because I feel like, okay, so Frank says people don't want to let the main person go. But Frank, let me ask you, if the person has text messages, okay, the side piece, they sent you messages saying that your main person has cheated on you and they have proof, would you still be sitting somewhere talking about people is jealous and, you know, they hating on y'all relationship? I'm just asking because it seems nowadays with Instagram and these new age Instagram thotties and rap wannabe females, that this thing, is prevalent. Because I'm like, if somebody comes to me and tells me that my significant other, who I am with, is cheating, I'm not gonna be trying to beef with the person. I'm gonna be like, homegirl, let's sit down and let's compare some notes so we can plan on how we gonna set this dude up, on how we gonna catch him in a lie. Now you do need the fact check, but I'm saying, like, most of the time these side pieces be exposed and stuff, they be coming with receipts. So how I just don't understand how people just be like, oh no, it couldn't have been my Wilbur, couldn't have been Tyrone, couldn't have been Shanice, it couldn't have been her, couldn't have been him. I don't understand this. I don't understand this, y'all. But let me just tell y'all what I'm talking about. Y'all, I was reading the headlines in this Cardi B situation. Cardi B, to me, is making a fool out of herself with this Offset situation. I really do believe so. Like, Offset, if you look at his track record, like, you could just look at Offset and just see that that's not husband material. That's not baby daddy material. That's not any material. Like, if you look at what they rap about, if you look at the track record, Offset her, Offset her. Y'all play too much. Listen, if y'all ladies think, let's do a show. How many people think Offset was marriage material? I'm just asking. Like, I don't understand, like, why people fight over people that clearly from the jump was never anything anyway. Like if they wasn't a rapper or entertainer, would these females still be going crazy over this individual? Probably not. Probably the little hood thoughts and the nats and all that other stuff. Okay, Muffin. Thank you, Muffin 0214. He was never marriage material in the first place. And it's just this girl, she time and time again, y'all, she make herself look stupid on the internet. Saying that she number one. You're trying to save face saying that she don't care about the cheating. That's girl, let's stop. If you have gotten cheated on, I don't care what nobody say, it is not a good feeling to be cheated on. I don't care what. I don't even, Victoria, that's a good point. I don't even think it could be about the age because, there's some people who, they get married and they stay married in their young or whatever. Like a lot of people that I know, parents make young and they're still married and they're like 50, 60 years old. I just think that the person, if they're not that cloth, that material, like looking at him, he raps about trapping. He tries to make the North or Gwinnett County sound like the trap spot. And for those of you who have that question about that, Gwinnett County is not a trap area. It's not. I don't know why the Migos try to make Gwinnett County seem like it's ghetto, it's ratchet. It's really not. This is like a rich suburb area. Anybody who lives in Atlanta who's been to Gwinnett knows there's no such thing as North Atlanta. There's no such thing as Gwinnett County being north of Atlanta. Like literally, they have made up a facade for Gwinnett County. Some people have low self-esteem and feel like they can't get anybody else who will love them. I think that that's true, Frank, because with the whole NBA young boy and that girl Jania, how she was like, we was just playing and you could clearly see him on video whooping her and beating her, dragging her through the hallway. Like he body slammed her on video and she had to think about it. And the fact that she just still was trying to defend him like that didn't happen on video, that was so sad to me. I was like, you gotta have low self-esteem. Like when I see these girls, I'm like, yo, these girls be with these garbage trash box dudes who clearly they would be trash. They wouldn't even be able to mow my yard. Like they wouldn't even be able to be my gardener. You know what I mean? They couldn't even be the pool boy. She was gonna make a mixtape. I'm glad her dumb behind ain't make no mixtape. I don't think she's dumb. I think she was dumb for trying to bring promotion and attention to it by saying that she was coming out with a mixtape. That was just, and it's a possibility, like I was saying before, just because he got out of jail, they might try to make that little money off of him right now, but he could still potentially end up going back to jail. Like he's not out of hot water. I don't know why people think just because somebody is a celebrity, if you a black celebrity, they don't care nothing about you. But where is Victoria? They done took the battery out of Nicki Minaj bag. See, let me tell y'all something. Nicki Minaj was only the winner by default. She was only winning because there was nobody else. They have done this time and time again. See, Little Kim was meant to be that pop star, but Little Kim had got caught up with the Junior Mafia situation and they sent her to jail. So for a long time, there was a void in hip hop of female rappers. Nicki Minaj, they took the Little Kim formula. The chick, you notice that every female rapper that be winning and winning mainstream be from New York City. There has not been not one, from what I've seen, that they've have propelled to the point that they do the New York rappers that are female rappers from New York City. Now, you may have had, little ones here and there, but not to the main extremes of the Nicki Minaj's or the Little Kims and that sort of thing. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm back, guys. Sorry. Oh my god. I don't understand why this. Okay, that's better. Because the lights and stuff was giving me a headache and all of that. But anyway, y'all, you said thought Nicki was preggers. I don't know if she's pregnant by Nas. I think she at this point is trying to do anything to remain relevant, but they have taken that battery out her back. Typically in the industry, if you watch how it works, once you hit 30, it's it for you. If you are a not if you're a singer, but if you're a rapper, a female rapper, you it's not sexy to be talking about your pee is on fleek and your body is shaped like this. It's not sexy anymore. You get what I'm saying? So when I hear Lil Kim talking about nasty stuff in her rhymes now, it's like, you somebody, mother, like now. You get what I'm saying? So they take that battery out. Cardi B probably got a good, I say 5 more years until they take the battery out of her and then put somebody else in the spot. They do that to every female rapper. If you notice, like Remy Ma should be way more famous than she is, but because Remy Ma is in her 30s, she might as well give it up because they'll never propel her to the point that she needs to go to. A lot of people, I be looking at the comments on different music videos and that sort of thing. Why this person so talented and they not putting the battery in their back? It's a lot of things. It's about influence. Nicki Minaj influence was hard body about 3-4 years ago. Now it's not even the same. You said that makes a whole lot of sense. If you look at it now, y'all see all the stories coming out with the industry having about a bunch of pedophilia and that sort of thing, like um actresses and actors is coming out saying they was molested and stuff for roles and all that. Oh, hey, how you doing? I don't remember exactly, but hey, girl. True. Hey, I mean, maybe did you have a different picture? You must have had a different picture. But anyway, it's a lot of pedophilia and stuff that go on in that sick industry. A lot of people, they be wanting their kids. I gotta go back through. I'm glad they have the chat replay now so I can see y'all messages. Before the messages wasn't saved, so now I can remember better that they have instant the chat replay. But in this industry, a lot of people be wanting their kids to be models and stuff. Don't want your kids to do none of that. That stuff is prostitution, and it's a bunch of pedophiles and people that's in a cesspool that's looking to take your kids and get them to do foul and stuff, vile stuff. Like Cardi B in songs talking about she having sex for red bottom shoes and all the rest of that. So you went from stripping to now they exploiting you, and it's interesting to me that they're allowing her to have a kid at this point in her career. So I don't know. Maybe they got somebody to take Cardi's spot. What y'all think? Y'all think they got somebody to take Cardi B's spot? Cause Cardi B, her career, I mean, Bodak Yellow was, it was all right, but where's the album at? And then it's like they kind of pushing Nicki Minaj out the spot, but they haven't totally pushed her out yet because she's still on a lot of stuff. But it's not, they forcing her numbers though. They forcing Cardi numbers. They forcing it. Like there's no way Bodak Yellow, like it was an okay song, but let's be real about it. It was Kodak Black song originally. And all of a sudden it's just so fabulous and you go in platinum and all the rest of this stuff. That's how y'all should know that this Billboard stuff and all of this stuff is fixed. They rig it. It's just like boxing is fake. Of course, you know it. Nikki was the winner by default for so many years. So she's not gonna wanna, be irrelevant, but they're gonna take that battery out. I mean, think about it. A couple of years ago, they would have never let Remy Ma diss Nicki Minaj on an open summer jam screen like that. They would have never let her do it. They let Remy Ma do that. They took the power out Nicki Minaj's back, and Nicki Minaj became a laughing stock. She took the biggest L of 2017. So Cardi looking crazy, y'all. She looking crazy. Yes. Do you know they said that Nicki wrote her verse dissing the heck out of Cardi, and they made her rewrite the verse because Cardi was saying that she wasn't gonna get on the song, but thank you, Daryl. Yes, Alonda, I thought that too. If they allowing Cardi B to have a child, that could potentially be leveraged to keep her in check. Because Cardi B been talking a lot. If you listen to her Instagram, how she not happy, how the industry is this, that, and the third. Y'all know they can't do all that talking in the industry. They cannot do all that talking about stuff that's going on. Honey, you'll be in a pine box somewhere 6 feet under. If you, Hannah, if you remember the part where she was like, my crown don't fit on your bum made lace fronts, she was talking about Cardi B. That's what she was talking about. Cardi B recently just, if you look at the beginning of the Cardi B career, Cardi B was not wearing lace fronts. She wasn't wearing any of that. She was wearing them braids. She was wearing her hair and the bang, the wigs with the bang originally, and them weird short haircuts. She was not wearing lace fronts. She started getting money. See, when you know when a female come up, because they'll start getting them lace fronts. It's levels to the glow up. It's the levels. I remember I was young, getting money, and I was like, I want a lace front. But I had no clue on what they was at first. I just was like, yo, I'm getting me a lace front. Like, they look, real. I was like, I'm my first lace front, honey. It was looking good. It was a Brazilian little water wave looking one, and I thought I was just it. And I had put all my ghetto girlfriends on to the lace fronts and all of that other ratchet stuff because they were still doing the glue and tracks, and I was like, you doing sew ends? You doing glue ends? Joyful vibration. You don't need no lace front. Man, I miss y'all coming on live. I do. Like y'all are like silly. I miss y'all a lot. But I had to get this. I had to get this graduation stuff done. Like college is so hard. It's not hard. It's just when you look at that syllabus, it's so overwhelming when you look at it all at once. When you look at what you're responsible for that first day, you be like, "Dang, just tell me what's due when it's due." Like all this work at one time. College is time consuming. Not to mention all of the stuff like Donald Trump, like he not doing debt forgiveness. Um, they just was talking about they was cutting money for the arts, like humanities. So they cutting money for the museums and stuff like that. Like people, Donald Trump is pissing people off, y'all. Like he the most wanted man in America right about now because people looking for him. Like, dang, not only you got to go to school, but he not forgiving it all that debt forgiveness of them student loans. Donald Trump said y'all got him messed up. I know. And you gotta it's you with college it's like it's hard because you gotta choose whether like I gotta go to class because I don't want to work this job, this dead end job. But if I don't go to this dead end job, I can't put food over my head for right now. This congestion got me sounding like a weed smoker, y'all. Who had beef? You working in school? Oh, there's no way. I feel like the Jamaican in me, I be having hustle. Donald Trump had beef with us. Oh, wait a minute, Victoria. Explain. Please explain. Fill me in. Donald Trump had beef with El Chapo. I got to hear about this. I got to hear about this. Let me look this up while I'm waiting on this. But y'all, I couldn't. I seen the headlines talking about Cardi B and this some chick named Selena Powell that's claiming that she the baby mother the Offset child. Offset ain't claiming the child. I'm like, why are we dealing with this ratchetness? Why? Like, why, Lord? They calling her the newest hip hop groupie. Like, but here go the thing, y'all. I hate when dudes have a side chick and they claim they don't know the girl. Like, stop lying, cause you know girls in 2018, they take pictures. Okay, they take pictures, Instagram, they Snapchat you. When Yo Gotti says Snapchat me that, like they Snapchat and everything. Like I be on dates. Like I was here with so and so, just to be safe. I be Snapchatting my mom, Instagramming and Snapchatting pictures to my mama. Like I was here with this, with so and so. So I don't understand why this dude would lie. Like, and then wait a minute, like you texted her from your phone number. Offset, why did you text this girl from your real phone number? And pretty much the girl put him on beam and was saying that she has a love child. Okay, so let me see what Jeffrey is saying. I'm telling you, Jeffrey, that's all. The rich get richer and the poor, honey. You heard what he said about the food stamp program. He cutting it all out. He said, y'all broke individuals, y'all poor folks, y'all cut off. He cut off that he said he cut that section 8 in the food stamps. Like Donald Trump, if you ain't rich, and I'm talking about when I say rich, people they get rich and wealthy confused. So I'm gonna just use the word wealthy. If you're not wealthy, then you should be concerned. Because even the rich people that are just rich. So I feel like once they start finagling stuff, the people that think they rich, upper class, they gonna be considered the middle class. and then the wealthy people are going to be the real rich. So after they deal with the poor, the middle class gonna be next. I'm telling y'all, they don't care about nobody but themselves. If you, they really feel like poor people are the undesirables, and why should they be around because they're poor? And the homeless, they're undesirables to these people. Hey, Jason, how you doing? I'm doing good. Talking about everything that's going on, where I've been, uh, just what's going on, all kind of little stuff. We talking about Trump. We done talked about everything. The school district that's giving rocks to the students as the last line of defense. This offset Cardi B baby mama situation. We talked about rap. And then I'm looking at this, y'all. I always look at the album names, right? So I don't know. I think they gonna get rid of NBA YoungBoy, y'all. His album name is Until My Death, and then he released a song on the date of his release recently called Overdose. Y'all know what happens. Like, y'all remember how they found that little boy's speaker knockers and they said he overdosed and they found him in his garage? I don't know. Like, when you start messing up and costing them people money, ain't nothing better to them people than a dead artist for them to make money off of. You make more money, they make more money off of you dead than alive. Cardi B better understand that too, honey. She keep talking. But it's weird. Her album name, y'all, is Invasion of Privacy. Like, see, a lot of people think this stuff is creative. I be like, what is that? What are they implying by this? I mean, that's just me. Like, I be like, what are these people? What is the message that is trying to be conveyed by such title? Y'all, I don't. Something is wrong, y'all. Let me look at this thing. This is weird to me, y'all. An album name, Invasion of Privacy. That's a hell no. And then they had the whole thing with Facebook, allegedly taking, gaining access to your text messages and that sort of stuff, that messenger. Let me see. Y'all need to go look at this. I just seen the album cover of Cardi B album. Cardi B. Cardi B. Cardi B is a sellout, y'all. You can see from this album cover. Y'all could go look at it for yourself. There's some weird stuff going on. Like, the whole album cover, if you a real Cardi B fan, this album cover is clearly not the creativity of Cardi B. We know what Cardi B is into. Clearly, this weird Roman noodle finger wave, a recording thing in the corner, uh she like a cyborg looking thing. I'm telling you, people be thinking this stuff is creativity. This stuff really be like, for the real people that peep game. Y'all peeped what I peeped. All these checkerboards and black and white opposition and duality going on. Y'all go look at that album cover when y'all get a chance, and y'all tell me what's going on with that. Jason, where have you been? Y'all gotta let me know what y'all want me to go live on. I'm gonna be going live more after graduation because Right now, graduation got all my attention. Jason, you saw how long I weren't live. Yeah, I had a loss in my family, so I wasn't in the best of moods to come live or whatever. But not only that, it's just like I'm at the end of my college stage to where it's about to walk across that stage, and it's so much work. You know, you gotta make sure all your work is turned in, so you just have you stress free, drama free. Thank you so much for the condolences. Oh, I'm so sorry. Y'all, I cannot believe I missed gag order. I'm missing gag order. Like, oh my god, now I gotta go rewatch gag order after I get off a live with y'all. But I had to. I owed it to y'all to tell y'all where I've been at or whatever. Cause I'm like, people was like, yo, like BritneyChanel, like, are you still doing lives? Jeffrey, you said she not as good as Nikki. They trying to make her. You must have went to go see that album. Jeffrey, I'm talking about that Bodak Yellow. Now that song was trash. And then it's like it's Cardi B. Like I was a Cardi B first initial fan initially when she first came out, when she was able to be herself. Now she's not herself anymore. Anytime you sign them record contracts, they turn you into what they want to put out. And she made that little Instagram video talking about, oh, she took an oath since she was whatever. Like anytime they start using the word oath, regular people they don't use oath. Black people, I ain't never seen no black people from the hood use the word oath and all the rest of this weird stuff. So I already knew what was up with that. I already knew it was something shifty with that. And really they used her to take Nicki Minaj's spot, and they forced her. Like you seen them messing with them numbers. Like Bodak Yellow was not platinum good. Like I'm sorry. Like we gonna keep it all the way 100. You even heard Charlemagne and them people saying that they forced them numbers. Did y'all see that video of her malfunctioning? Jason, like be 100. Nobody has ever heard no black person in the hood talk about they took no oath since they was 16 and the rest of this stuff. I was like, bro, you a sellout. When I heard her say that, and now she do all these videos whining about how she can't be herself and all of this stuff, sweetie, you know what it was from the jump. They let you know from the jump what you gotta do. It ain't about you getting, like, a lot of people be thinking, oh, I'm about to get on, I'm about to put my mans on, I'm about to do music and get this money. Like in a perfect world, that would be the case. But you basically, that's why I like watching Kaya, because Kaya explains it beautifully. You basically paying somebody to make money off of your creativity when you sign a record deal, because you don't really get a lot of that money like that. She looks like a Victoria. You said she looked like a different person. Her teeth is fixed, but hey, like I wanted to get some work done to mine, but I'm like, I don't know what they may put in that metal stuff. Like I'm always nervous that they try to put stuff in stuff. Like I'm like anything God given is way better than what people could give you, because they start putting stuff in that stuff. Like a lot of that stuff that's cosmetic type stuff, you gotta it be leaking, or it causes reactions because the stuff is not natural in your body. Like I went to the doctor. My doctor was talking to me about uh the the butt implants and that sort of stuff. She was like, I'm not signing off on no plastic surgery. I was like, doctor, don't worry. I'm not trying to get no plastic surgery. And she just was, my doctor was telling me like that stuff over time it looks awful. Victoria, you said you agree. Right. You don't know what it could be a microchip. You don't know what's in that stuff. And definitely with medical supplies, anything they do, like how y'all think when you die, like how they able to identify, your teeth and who you are and stuff. I'm good on that. Jason. I'm gonna just give a smile. I'm gonna give a smile on that question, and then I'm gonna say we're good. We are fine. I don't know, y'all. I'm just I just feel like honestly with music, like I don't even watch any awards anymore. Or anything. Like I'm waiting for them to retire Beyonce because Beyonce, like at this point in time, like God, how many Grammys could y'all make her get? Like, uh, I'm really like over the whole Beyonce thing. I'm really over the Beyonce, the whole Jay Z, Beyonce, Blue Ivy. I'm over the Kardashians and all of these people. Like I'm over it. Like they over there, how to lose weight, like new mother Cardi, what's her name? Kylie Jenner. Like, let's be for real. These people getting plastic surgery. They not really going to no gym to work out on their glutes and the rest of that. The only person I believe that do that is probably J Lo. Ain't Jay Z in his 50s yet? Is he 50 yet? Let's look at how old. We could look it up. Jay Z's age. They say he's 48. I'm like, bro, is he 50 yet? They always go on tour during tax season for these folks, so black folks can spend their money, they bill money, and be at the tour. So I was on what was it, Facebook, and this girl was like, Beyonce, I'm not spending no more money on your tours unless it come with VIP access, unless it come with a hot plate of food and all the rest of this, because they was like they tired of like spending a lot of money on Beyonce concerts, and it's not even like front row tickets, and the tickets be like over $500 and stuff. So people they'll wake up off of the Beyonce spell right when them tax returns come out. Beyonce and them is always on the run tour. They on the run because they taking that cash, that tax season cash. They is getting that tax season bag. Believe it. You said you would not pay $500 for front row or high up. Ooh. I'm not paying $500 to go see nobody. Like I'm sorry, you a regular person to me. I don't worship people like that. They got those babies they have to feed. Hey, you know when tax season come around, these females got they new closures, lace front wigs. Oh, they got it all. They got I'm telling you, they got their red bottoms. Their kids don't got no clothes, but they at the Beyonce concert and everything. That's how they do. You gonna see these men with Jordans? You said what I pay to see Takeoff. Hell no to the no. Hell to the no. Oh to the no. Never. Oh yes. Thank you, Alonda. Please be aware during tax season that you gonna have these men or these females trying to come around and get that cheddar. They trying to get pretending to get that loving to get them bands. No talking about Jay-Z. Let me stop for that beehive trying to come and get me. That beehive is strong. I ain't saying nothing about Beyonce. I'm just saying, ain't nobody paying no $500 to go see no damn uh Beyonce at all. Like I don't see how people go and do it. And they always on the run with that bag during tax season. Victoria, you don't like us talking about them during tax. Victoria, are they not always on the run during tax season? That's the only question I got. That's the only question I got. These men gonna be trying to get them new Jordans coming out. You notice them Jordans, the real nice ones, start coming out during tax season too. They got this all in the bag. Oh, y'all be cracking me up in this chat. The people that ain't catch me live, y'all, they gonna be mad as all get out that they ain't catch this live. But I'm glad it's gonna be up here for the people to see. You were talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce. Oh my gosh. I would not, and Joyful Vibration, I would not pay not a dime to go see no Takeoff in concert. You are right about that. Thank you, Victoria. That's why I got up here. Because I know that my subscribers make me laugh. Like y'all be really have me going in. I'm talking about I'm still reading comments from Chosen Clown videos from 2017 on to now. Like I'm still getting comments on a lot of stuff up here, y'all. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm like really preparing like a lot of stuff, y'all. Like, soon as I get this graduation done, it's grind time for a lot of stuff. But y'all just know, I'm on a hunt for this graduation dress. It's a lot of things I gotta go on a hunt for. Who you really like? You like Jay Z at first? I think they try to make Jay Z and Beyonce seem like a royal family, but then it be coming to find out that like Jay Z got all these extra kids people ain't know about allegedly, and then they try to only show Blue Ivy. Like, bro, if you got more kids, you just got more kids. Like, I don't like men like that they only show the one child who they in a relationship with the mom with, but they don't show love to the other shorties. That's not cool. If you got kids, you got kids. That's I don't want no scrub. Hey, I'm reading the comments. Y'all be oh my gosh, y'all be acting up in these comments. It was a couple of people that I was getting a headache from. I'm like, bro, if I blocked you, it's cause I blocked you. You get what I'm saying? Like you did something to agitate me. Now sometimes people do get blocked because it's an accident. Like one of my moderators may have done it on an accident, and I'll go and get the people out. But like people was messaging me like, "Oh, did you block me?" Like if you know you blocked because you was acting out of pocket, don't come over here asking if you blocked or not. You know you blocked. Oh, you talking about chosen from? Oh, y'all, I still be getting emails and of people talking about what this dude is doing. Like, honestly, chosen at this point is entertainment to me, because I'm like, he really, literally cannot take himself serious at this point. He cannot be taking himself serious with all this at this point. All these documentaries and scams and all this stuff that's going on. I'm like, yo. And then to the point where he was trying to scam celebrities, I was like, I can't. You trying to involve Phaedra Parks, S.C. Berry. Like, dude was just straight clowning. Like, literally. Like, I'm still getting messages from people like, yo, Chosen is doing this, that, and the third. And I'm like, why is Chosen still doing this in 2018? Like, who is still listening to him at this point? At this point in time, he's just pure comedy to me. Like, I'm like, anybody that's falling for this, clearly they have mental issues and they need some help. But Victoria, let me break while I got y'all on here. Let me talk about this Kenneka situation, because I meant to make a video on this, so I'm gonna just go ahead and talk about it now. This is just my opinion on the situation. Y'all can take it for what it is. Them people that's involved with that Kenneka Jenkins situation, I'm looking at it from a logical standpoint, okay? Because everybody's still making videos talking about they think it was Monifa or whatever. Like, I don't know. I think Monifa kind of shifty. You know, I don't know her personally, but it just, the way it was portrayed didn't have her looking right. But then I got to think with my logical mind, did whoever kills her wanted them ghetto kids from the ghetto to be the fall guy for this whole situation? Because we all know ain't no white people or no rich people covering from no ghetto hood kids from the gutter. They not doing that. They're not gonna risk their business for no ghetto kids. They're gonna offer up the ghetto kids as a sacrificial lamb to the police on a silver platter. Like, if it was the kids, then there would be no need to cover up. You get what I'm saying? The whole situation. There would be no need to cover up a murder if it was the kids, because then the liability would not be on the hotel. But what I heard from that whole situation with Kenneka was that what the facts were. The security, the mother said it, Lenora said it, they tried to get the footage from the security people on where Kenneka was would have been in the hotel. Who refused to give the family the video? The security. Who fled the country? The security. Who would have had access to that area down in the basement? The security. Like, let's be real about it. Black people ain't going to no damn basement in no hotel. Okay? I don't even like it in the elevator. So I'm definitely not going to no basement in no hotel. Okay? You heard Irene, you heard Monifa, you heard Maya, or whoever the heck that girl name is, say that they left her in the hallway. Who was roaming the hallway whilst the party was going on? Because they came and knocked on the door, and you see the dude who everybody suspected of raping Kenneka anyway on the video say, the older gang member, or whoever the dude was, say, that's security at the door, let me get my stuff and go. So clearly, who would be roaming the hallway in a hotel that time of night? Security. Who could have ducked off into that room with another room with Kenneka? The security. Because the friends say they popped in the room, they left her in the hallway. The security could have already been on the hallway, lurking around, and a hotel is going to want to cover up for one of their employees messing with somebody. You get what I'm saying? That's a multi-million-dollar lawsuit. So what I'm going to do is, I know my organization blanked up. I'm going to offer a settlement, but you're going to sign this non-disclosure. So even if it was justice that was done, we'll never know about it, because they're going to make, if they offer some type of money which is probably gonna be in a monetary type of thing, that we can't hear about it. That's just the fact of the matter. Like people yelling out justice for Kenneka. If there was justice for Kenneka, we're never gonna hear about it. That's the God honest truth. Like you may hear, like I mean, God, I think God could do it, but them people they make legally they make you sign non-disclosure agreements that you cannot. If they offer you any type of settlement, you cannot talk about the whole situation. They could talk about it, in their house with each other, but let's be honest. That people have been on the internet in circles blaming this person, that person, and the third person when the truth been in our face all along. Who had access to the basement? Who knew about the construction work in the basement? You get what I'm saying? Who knew about the party going on in the hallway? Who didn't call the police? Who did not give up the video but the security? So, with that being said, you knew most likely the answer is the security has something to do with that. The fall people that they put it on was them kids, because we all know if them kids had something to do with that, they would have been in jail. Ain't nobody covering up for no black kids when black kids is getting shot in their back, in their front yard for having a cell phone in their pocket. So we gonna stop all that. I believe, from my personal opinion, that the young lady, she could have been a little tipsy from the party. Because I did see a video of her with some Red Bull and she was twirling, because you can't mix Red Bull and alcohol together. People do weird combos. She probably was in the hallway chilling. Security snatched her up in one of them rooms. The friends come looking. She ain't nowhere to be found. They looking around the hotel. The security got her ducked off in one of them rooms. They go to the security desk. The security, they not helping because clearly the security probably has something to do with it. So, hey, Brooklyn. People yelling out. The people that's still making these videos at this point, talking about justice for Kenneka and writing books, them niggas ain't trying to get no justice for Kenneka or none of that other stuff. You have to use your common sense in your brain. Justice in this case, you probably not gonna get the justice that you looking for in a judicial system that it is in America. The closest justice that you're gonna get from that system is monetary, and you're gonna sign an NDA. You're gonna sign that non-disclosure. That's what I'm saying, Jeffrey. You saying the exact same thing I'm saying. Everything points to the security. The fleeing of the country. Them saying that they didn't call the cops and saying that, oh, they were smoking weed, but they didn't call the cops. Like, them going to the security and them not showing the security footage of what happened. Missing the times and everything in the security footage being messed with. Come on now. Ain't no hotel covering up for no black ghetto kids. If it was them, they just would have said, well, 5 black teens charged with the murder of another black teen. That's what it would have been on the news. So all this these people talking about justice for Kenneka in 2018. Y'all niggas know better than that. That's why I never made my channel about that. I said this is crazy and shifty what happened to this young girl. Anybody that's still making them videos, you clearly know, they know that you get about 62K or 100K off of mentioning that girl name, period. So they mentioning that girl name and coming up with these alternate theories at this point for a check, for $1. But let's think about it like this. I'm looking at it like this. What's the biggest gang in Chicago? I'm not gonna say it, but y'all already know. Like, y'all know. and they wouldn't hesitate to offer up no black kids as the scape, as the fall guy, as the scape guy, if they was really responsible. But I could rest assured that they would cover up so that they hotel didn't get in trouble for having employees that probably was, thirsty for some sex, seen a drunk black girl, because our young black girls is hypersexualized, and people, and I'm just gonna keep it 100. Like, I hope y'all don't get offended by this. People look at black women from what Hollywood portrays as the Jezebel horror type of roles. We just now have started getting into roles that are not that. Like, I mean, I'm talking about, this goes all the way back from Dorothy Dandridge complaining about being hypersexualized in Hollywood till now. Like, now we getting Lupitas and Wakanda Forever and all that other stuff. So, even when I look, especially dark skinned black girls, when I look on Instagram and you see anything about dark skinned black girls, it's always a half naked dark skinned black girl with some oil rubbed on her behind or whatever, or her body and stuff like that. Like, so you never know. These security dudes could have been thirsty um, for sex. She was a victim of opportunity in the hallway. The friends left her, which was messed up, and they snatched her up because clearly in the crime scene photos, you see liquid, like some sperm or something on her, and it's like, who would be down in the basement? Black people ain't going down to no basement, and they ain't killing nobody and sticking around to stage no crime scene neither. That ain't us. So I'm just telling y'all, that's my thoughts. I hope I didn't offend nobody with what I said, but I had to keep it all the way 100 with y'all. Chosen clown, chosen fraud. He know he lying, scamming, making up stories on this whole situation. Every time you turn around, first it was Barbara Cook Evans, Barbara Jean Evans, Barbara Jean Parker Evans, Barbara Jean Marie Parker Evans, Barbara. We don't know who that lady was. Talking about Kenneka was her. The girl in the casket was Antonia Evans. Like, all these lies. Just don't trust these people. I'm telling you, just don't trust these people. Now all of a sudden, him and Marco beefing over the funds and all the rest of this stuff. I don't call them the Justice League. They the fraudulent league to me. Y'all, I got to do something. That was Rosa Parks. Oh, Victoria, I'm still laughing about that to this day. I was like, Chosen, I know you didn't put nobody up there with no Rosa Parks CGI filter on. Like, stop. Hello, Jason. How are you? Had to take some time off. I had to take some time off, but it was for a good reason, though. What you mean you still can't eat? Why can't you eat? Ooh. You can't even have ice cream? Can you have ice cream or like applesauce, soup, something? Well, how long how long do it take for you to get back to normal? I can't go through that. Thank the Lord. I'm a hangry person when I don't eat. Shoot, I'm skinny, but I like to eat. How long do it take before you get back normal? 'Cause that's crazy. I'm telling you, when I had the flu one time, I lost so much weight. I was so pissed off. I was a good size 7 to a 9, and I lost all that weight from having the flu one time, and it was not fun. Like, you, when you sick, you still gotta eat something. Like, not you, Jason, because you got your tonsils out, but like, if you sick, you still gotta eat. Are you happy about the weight loss, or does it bother you? Because if it bothers you, just eat some. I mean, after you recover, eat some bread. Like, bread will bring you back to life. I mean, I feel like I'm so greedy. I bread with every meal. Shoot, you happy about it? You're happy about. If you happy about it, then hey, I love it. Shoot, I don't want that because I don't need to lose no weight. I'm trying to. I don't went from a pound to a pound. I feel like I'm in a healthy weight now. You was getting a belly. I don't believe you. You wasn't getting no belly. You ain't nothing wrong with being a little round, being a little. I was coming on here to tell everybody like why, like where I've been. Like, I took a leave of absence because I had a death in my family, and then basically we just been talking about everything. Like, we've been talking about Trump cutting back. We've been talking about them trying to arm students with rocks for armed shooters, Cardi B cheaters, all kind of stuff. Like how Jay Z and Beyonce always seem to be on the run around tax. Did I see the food boxes? I heard about him doing the meal kits, and I feel like they trying to kill the poor folks with that. Nothing in a box is good except for, to me, cereal. So I don't. Trump said he ain't forgiving them student loans. We was talking about all of that. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I have got to take this allergy medication in a little bit, y'all, cause I'm about to be like, ugh. Like, literally, I went on vacation and the pollen was like all over my glasses. I was like, I cannot with this pollen. But y'all, I'm about to get off of here because I gotta unfortunately get up for school. But do not be weary. I will be back. I will return because I know that y'all missed the lives. I will return with the tough and fierce attitude. You know, I am the mosquito weight champion of the world. Look at these muscles. Look at that. Look at that. People be hating on that. Super Cam, you haven't said nothing the whole live, and you talk about I can't leave. Shout out to Super Cam though. Super Cam be making all my artwork for me. Like, he a dope, talented artist. So if y'all looking for graphics, hit up Super Cam. Super Cam, don't hate on my muscles. Look at that. Mosquito weight champion of the world. Good night, Victoria. Good night, Victoria. Y'all have a good evening. And I will get at y'all next time. Jason, happy to have you back. I hope that you feel better with your tonsils. The other Jason, happy to have you back. Sheena, I love all my new subscribers. I love all of my old subscribers. Thank y'all for subscribing and rocking with your girl. It's BritneyChanel. Y'all already know I gotta go. And have a good night. Bye.